So students, in this video I'm going to prove some theorems and give you some basic definitions. Here the first theorem is without proof, which says that a non-empty set S is convex if and only if all the convex linear combinations of this set belongs to S. So this is by the definitions, very simple to prove. So when you are saying that a set is convex, that means just take any two arbitrary points in the set, join these 2 points, then this entire line actually belongs to the set S. This is the definition of convex set. Fine. And this is, if this is the set convex, then all convex linear combination also belongs to S. This is the theorem. Now we will use this theorem to prove our main theorem, which says that the convex hull of a set S subset of Rn is the set of all convex linear combinations of points in S. I am repeating again, the convex hull of a set S, which is subset of Rn, is the set of all convex linear combinations of points in S. यानी कोई भी convex hull जो होगा सेट S, किसी सेट S के ऊपर इन n डायमेंशन में, वो क्या है? वो है जितने भी कॉन्वेक्स लीनियर कॉम्बिनेशन इस सेट S के होंगे, एक्चुअली उन सब का क्या है? वो एक कॉम्बिनेशन, एक कलेक्शन है, ठीक? ये हमें प्रूफ करना है. लेट्स सी. सो लेट K be the set of all CLC of points in S. CLC means convex linear combination. In short, this is represented by CLC. तो यहाँ हमने क्या किया? We have taken two sets actually. One is convex hull of set S and another one is the set of all the convex linear combination of points in S. There are two sets. So this convex linear combination of all the points of S, this second part is denoted by actually K. So let K be the set of all the convex linear points of points in S. But according to this theorem without proof, the set of all the convex linear combination of X is basically the convex set. So that's why K is convex. Now our target is to show that actually this K is nothing but convex hull. यही तो थ्योरम पे प्रूफ करना है कि ये जो convex linear combination का जो set है actually this is convex hull. यही हमें प्रूफ करना है. So this K is basically HS, because in previous class we have denoted HS, convex hull, by HS. So this is the HS convex hull. This is the set of all the convex linear combinations and we have to show that both are same actually. ये हमें प्रूफ करना है, ठीक? Now what is K? K is the set of all the convex linear combinations of points of S. अब क्योंकि K जो है वो convex linear combinations of points of S है, इसका मतलब S के जितने भी points हैं वो इंडिविजुअली K में तो होंगे ही होंगे, है ना? सारे के सारे points के लीनियर कॉम्बिनेशन उनसे मिलकर K बना है, तो इसका मतलब सारा का सारा S जो है वो K के अंदर तो होगा. दैट्स वाई वी कैन से दैट S इज कंटेन्ड इन K. सारे के सारे पॉइंट जो हैं इसके वो K के अंदर तो होंगे ही होंगे इंडिविजुअल. फाइन. सो S इज सबसेट ऑफ K. दिस इज इक्वेशन नंबर 1. नाउ अब हमें प्रूफ करना है कि K इज इक्वल टू HS एंड वी नो दैट व्हाट इज HS. HS इज द स्मॉलेस्ट कॉन्वेक्स सेट. हमें पता है स्मॉलेस्ट, सबसे छोटा स्मॉलेस्ट. तो हमने कहा कि सपोज कोई भी एक कॉन्वेक्स सेट है, व्हाट इज एक्चुअली और व्हाट इज अवर टारगेट? अवर टारगेट इज टू शो दैट this is our S, this is our set S, which may be or may not be convex. So here suppose this is our set S. Now we will define, or let's see, this is our S, this is our S. Fine. So now we will define actually a new set, say this, fine. So there are two sets, we are defining this. Suppose this is our convex set, this is HS, this is our HS. Fine. So now we are taking any arbitrary convex set containing S. except this, say this one. This is denoted by say K1. This may be K2. This may be K3 and so on. And now we will show that actually this convex set, this set is basically what? This set is contained in K1. We will prove this. क्योंकि हमें दिखाना है कि सबसे छोटा है, तो हमने कोई भी एक कॉन्वेक्स सेट ले लिया, किसी एक सेट के ऊपर तो बहुत सारे कॉन्वेक्स सेट बनाए जा सकते हैं, जैसे K1, K2, K3, तो इन्हीं में से एक ले लिया हमने K1. फाइन. सो हियर let K1 be any convex set which contains S. So K1 contains all the convex linear combinations of points in K1 due to convexity. Because this is K1, this is our K1, this is convex, and since this is convex, so this contains, according to this theorem, this contains all the convex linear combinations of S. But here our set is K1 in place of S, so K1 contains all the CLC of points in K1 due to convexity, due to this theorem. But what is K1? K1 be the set of any convex set which contains S. इसका मतलब K1 तो वो पॉइंट्स था जो कॉन्वेक्स था और कंटेन कर रहा था S के सभी पॉइंट्स को, या S को कंटेन कर रहा था. सो दैट्स वाई K1 कंटेन्स ऑल द कॉन्वेक्स लिनियर कॉम्बिनेशंस ऑफ पॉइंट्स इन S. है ना. जब वो K1 के सारे पॉइंट्स को कंटेन कर रहा है, आप देख भी सकते हैं, जब ये K1 के पॉइंट्स को कंटेन कर रहा है तो ये तो S को भी कंटेन कर ही रहा है, सबसेट है उसका. दैट्स वाई. So CLC of points in S. Fine. So K1 contains K. Why? Because what is K? K is the set of all the CLC of points in S. This is the all the CLC of points in S, and this is actually nothing but K. This is our K. This is our K. So K1 contains K, and you can see that this is actually your K. This is actually your K because we want to prove this. So this is K. So K is basically a subset of all convex sets containing S. आप देख सकते हैं K जो है ये वाला सेट जिसे हम HS भी बोल रहे हैं, ये सबका सबसेट है, सबका सबसेट होगा ये. So K is the subset of all the convex set containing S. So अब क्योंकि ये सबका सबसेट है तो उनके इंटरसेक्शन में भी होगा. So K is the intersection of all the convex sets, and hence K is equal to HS. This is the theorem. Fine. So I think you understand this theorem. Now next, every point of HS can be expressed as a convex linear combination of at most n plus 1 points of S, where S is subset of Rn. In n dimension, S is any subset. Then if you take any point of S, then that point can be expressed as a convex linear combination of at the most n plus 1 points, where n is nothing but this n. Let's say in R2. In R2, what is S? S is, suppose we are having 4 points, x1, x2, x3 and x4. They are 4 points. This is an ordered pair of the form x1, y1. This is x2, y2, x3, y3, x4, y4. Fine. Now case 1. Suppose we are having a point P. This is 4 points, x1, x2, x3, x4, these 4 points. Suppose this point is here. So can we, because according to this theorem, this point can be expressed as a linear combination of at the most 3 points. ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा 3 पॉइंट का लीनियर कॉम्बिनेशन से हम इसको बना सकते हैं या हम इस तक पहुंच सकते हैं. कैसे? अब उसके बहुत सारे तरीके हो सकते हैं. देयर आर मैनी वेज to select those 3 points. Among these 4 points, you can select 3 points by using combinations like x1, x2, x3 and so on, depending upon the situation. Fine. So suppose we are writing this P in terms of x1, x2 and x3, and since this is convex linear combination, so alpha 1 plus alpha 2 plus alpha 3 is equals to 1, where each alpha I is greater than equal to 0 and obviously less than equal to 1. Fine. So now you can see what is the meaning of this. The meaning of this is that we are representing P in terms of x1, x2 and x3. What is x1? x1 is this point, x3 is this and x2 is this. So how to reach this point P with the help of these 3 points? Let's see. Just join these 2 points. For example, take the linear combination of these 2 points x1 and x3. सो एवरी पॉइंट कैन बी रिप्रेजेंटेड इन टर्म्स ऑफ x1 और x3, लिखा जा सकता है. सपोज दिस इज 1 माइनस लैम्डा, दिस इज लैम्डा, तो लैम्डा वेरी करते रहो, कोई भी पॉइंट मिल जाएगा. नाउ टेक दिस पॉइंट ऑन दिस फॉर सुटेबल चॉइस ऑफ लैम्डा. नाउ join these two points. When you join these 2 points, so on this line basically point P lies on this line. So this P out also, suppose this is say 1 minus mu and this is mu, where mu varies in between 0 and 1. So basically this point is represented by in the terms of lambda and minus 1 minus lambda. This is mu and 1 minus mu. So ultimately when you joining all these 3 points, so you are representing these terms alpha 1, alpha 2 and alpha 3, where alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3, they are nothing but lambda and mu. Fine. So this is the one of the way. Similarly another one is this. Here we are having x1, x2, x3 and x4. These are the 4 points. So one point is here, another point is here. Again you can join these 2 points with the help of 3 points. For example, P1 here is, you can use x1, x3 and x4. So that's why we are representing this. P1 is represented x1, x2 and x3. P2 is somewhere here. So how to join these? So x1, x3 and x2, with the help of these 3 points you can join this. There are other ways also. ऐसा नहीं कि यही 3 तरीके हैं, और भी हो सकते हैं. Fine. So this is the way. Now extreme point and interior point. Extreme point means, or a vertex, either extreme point or vertex, both are same. So a point x, capital X, of a convex set S is an extreme point or a vertex of S if it is not possible to find 2 different points x1 and x2 of S such that this point x can be represented as the linear combination of these 2 points. यानी ऐसा कोई पॉइंट जिसके लिए आपको 2 डिफरेंट पॉइंट नहीं मिलते सेट एस में, जिनके लीनियर कॉम्बिनेशन से आप इस पॉइंट को जनरेट कर पाओ. अगर ऐसा है तो पॉइंट एक्सट्रीम पॉइंट होगा, यानी वर्टेक्स. फॉर एग्जांपल हियर, अब इसको जनरेट कराने के लिए आपको 2 डिफरेंट पॉइंट नहीं मिलेंगे. यू आर नॉट एबल टू फाइंड आउट 2 डिफरेंट पॉइंट्स. इसके लिए आपको एक x4 की ही ज़रूरत पड़ेगी, तभी आप बना पाओगे, क्योंकि देयर इज़ नो पॉइंट हियर इन द दिस साइड. Similarly, there is no point here in this side. That's why you are not able to join these two so that x4 lies on this line. ऐसा कोई पॉइंट इधर है ही नहीं जिसको ज्वाइन करने के ऊपर ये लाइन के ऊपर ये x4 पड़े. So that's why similarly this concept. I think you understand. Now the interior point. A point, and here important condition is that here in this lambda 0 and 1 both are ignored because we are taking 2 different points. 2 different points. We are not considering these 2 points, boundary points, corner points. Except these 2, we have to find out another point. If we are not able so, then we can say that the point is extreme point. Fine. Otherwise तो आप x4 ही ले लेंगे तो वो कैसे चलेगा? So we have to take the 2 different points. Now the interior point. So a point of S which is not a vertex is an interior point of S. ऐसा पॉइंट जो वर्टेक्स ना हो वो कैसा कहलाएगा? इंटीरियर पॉइंट. सो हियर इन दिस एग्जाम्पल, हियर दिस पॉइंट इज बेसिकली नॉट अ वर्टेक्स पॉइंट, neither an interior point. This is actually a boundary point. This is called as boundary point. ऐसा पॉइंट जो एक्सट्रीम भी ना हो और इंटीरियर भी ना हो क्या कहलाएगा? बाउंड्री पॉइंट. So here this is an extreme point, this is an extreme point, this is an, so there are 3 extreme points, and all the points which are laying on this line and on this line, they are known as boundary points. And except all these points, that this shaded part, this is actually the interior point, collection of all the interior points. Among these P2 is one of them. So P2 is an interior point, P1 is a boundary point, and x1, x2, x3, they are extreme points. I think you understand. Fine. So now we will prove a theorem based on this. What is the statement of the theorem? All internal points of a convex set S is a convex set. जितने भी internal या interior points, internal that means this, और इंटीरियर बोथ आर सेम. सो जितने भी इंटीरियर पॉइंट्स हैं दे आर बेसिकली फॉर्म अ कॉन्वेक्स सेट. ये हमें प्रूफ करना है. तो कॉन्वेक्स सेट प्रूफ करने के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? वी हैव टू टेक टू डिफरेंट पॉइंट्स इन द सेट, join those 2 points and show that the entire line, basically after joining these 2 points, entire line lies in the set. So suppose V be the set of all the extreme points of S. Set all the extreme points of the set S is denoted by V. So if you remove all these vertices from S set S, then we are having basically the interior points. So S minus V is the set of all the interior points. Now we have to show that S minus V is convex. This is the collection of all the interior points, S minus V. So we have to show that this is convex. So to show this, take two different points, x1 and x2 belongs to S minus V. इस सेट से 2 पॉइंट ले लिए हमने. And now we have to show that their linear combination, which is denoted by x. X is alpha x1 plus 1 minus alpha x2 belongs to S minus V, where alpha is in between 0 and 1. Fine. So we have to show that. So since x1 x2 belongs to S minus V, so this implies x1 x2 belongs to S but x1 x2 not in V, क्योंकि V तो डिलीट किया गया है. फाइन. So this, up since S is convex, so that's why this point x, which is nothing but alpha of x1 plus 1 minus x2 belongs to S, because S is convex. Fine. So alpha is in between 0 and 1 here. Since x1 and x2, they are not in V, they are not in vertex, that's why we have not taken 0 and 1. Fine. Now since x1 and x2 both are not vertices, so this is not in V, this is not in V, so ultimately their combination will not be in V. So that's why x is not in V. However, x belongs to S according to this. So since x is in S but x is not in V, so that's why x belongs to S minus V, and hence S minus V is a convex set. So we have proved this theorem. Fine. Now the next is regarding the convex polyhedron, and I will take this in the next video.